So one of the mission we have, obviously, we want to have the community unite and to provide services to support those in need, like special education families. That is definitely critical. But there is another three of the missions we want to do. The second one is we want to really bring those special education families into the community. We call it reconnect. We always struggling very individually before we have seeds. Every family have their hard times, but at the end, we have seeds, and we can have a united organization to help us to reconnect to the community. We have chorus, for example, and we have drawing classes, and we start to bring them together as a nonprofit to go to the community and reconnect. That is also very important. Right? The third one is advocate. There is a lot of unmet needs in the special education community, and we have to have our voice out, right? That is why, I start to realize that, okay, there is certain needs we can actually help. There is Peerblooms, right? He started to have these ideas and to meet the unmet needs, right? The last one is also very critical, is that we call it growing together. Growing together means seeds we have peer-to-peer settings for all our programs. So we have drawing class, we have swimming class, we have soccer, we have basketball, we have wushu class. We have all the family events with singings, art and crafts, and dancing. All those wonderful programs. Behind that is our young volunteers. And Eddie and his friend today is part of them. And among those 100 volunteers, they are growing together with our SEEDS special needs children. So that's why I'm saying SEEDS provide a very unique platform so that our volunteers can also growing together. They learn through the process, volunteer process, they learn how to be patient, they learn how to be supportive, they learn how to put their love into the things they feel very meaningful. And they learn how to be more caring to the people around them. That is very important for our community. If you think about it, for the Chinese community, there is a lot of what they call it, stereotype or some kind of imaging is not very positive. They always think, okay, those kids are learning very hard, and they probably don't care much about the other community services. That is totally wrong. Through all the things our 100 volunteers has been doing all these 3.5 years, I feel so impressed how our volunteers are actually improving over time, how they are actually growing together and to be a strong part of our community. So that is exactly SEEDS can actually succeed in a sense, right? So today, I'm really glad to actually be able to come here and actually introduce it a little bit more. But I really want to congratulate Aggie to take this initiative. When I, on the soccer field, when he tried to introduce this idea to me at the beginning, I feel very proud because I feel that is how our SEEDS volunteers can become mature and can think how they can lead something meaningful, and can think that they can have the vision how their contributions can make things different. As a nonprofit, I feel very strongly that how our volunteers, our special needs students, how hard it is to find someone to help them. And on the same time, there is many of our young volunteers want to help, but don't have a channel, don't have a platform to help. These Peerblooms are connecting those dots. That is why I'm so happy today to have this opportunity to actually maybe have our SEEDS try out this system. And I haven't tried it yet myself, but I'm so much looking forward to it. So I really want to again congratulate Annie and his friends and volunteers who make this a reality. So always have your dreams and always do your work and make it in reality. So once, don't be afraid of, there might be a failure, there might be some challenges, or might be some difficulties. That is all normal. But one day, when you look back, no matter how small step you have to take, that is the reason, that is your original ambition that will drive you into much bigger things than this. And when you succeed, and you will be proud of yourself. All right, thank you so much.
Once again, thank you so much for that speech. And I've been with SEAS for the past 3 years, and I can say it's a wonderful program to be a part of. For our next speaker, I'm going to be calling up Ethan Liu, who's representing the Reunited Foundation today.
So you good.
Hello everyone, my name is Ethan Liu, and I'm here to represent United Foundation. I'm one of the co-founders, and basically, United Foundation is a non-profit organization, and our mission is to empower students through volunteering or leadership opportunities. That's our mission. Our mission is to empower. Our mission is to empower students through leadership and volunteering opportunities, and sorry. Okay, sorry. That's our mission, and our goal. We aim to build the next generation of leaders through our hands-on leadership programs and trainings, and also providing funding to turn ideas into reality. So we have, on to the next slide. Currently, we have several different student-led benches that we're supporting. For example, through Joint Foundation, we have monthly Meals of Love events at the Baltimore Ronald McDonald House Charity. We also have events at the Stepping Stones Homeless Shelter. We have Sunshine Tennis, Climate Scholars, and of course, Soccer Stars. So all these branches like demonstrate our belief that any student is able to create a lasting impact on the community when given the guidance and support to do so. So, for example, Eddie's journey is a perfect example of that. So, he created Soccer Stars at Seeds, and then later in 2024, he brought his leadership and passion over here to the world. And he has done an amazing job with that. So, as of today, he has taught over 40 students through his soccer program and spread his program through various local schools. And he has raised hundreds of dollars through donations to support our cause. So we're extremely excited for Eddie's new initiative, Peerblooms, as we've all heard. And we're excited to be the first organization to be able to use this platform to spread our services and spread our impact. So I'm extremely honored to be here and speaking to you guys. And I'm looking forward to collaborating with Eddie, his Peerblooms, and all of you guys. And I hope we can continue creating a strong, kinder, and more connected community. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for that speech, Ethan. For our last nonprofit program, we're going to be inviting Seren up. So please give him a round of applause.
All right, hi everybody. My name is Justin, and I'm Ryan. So as part of of the leadership for Stewart Education Corp, also known as SEREC, we are proud to be here today to support Eddie's kickoff for the Peerbloom event. And I just wanted to say thank you so much, Eddie, for inviting us today. I think what you're doing with the community and bringing people together, especially for people who need it most, is truly admirable. Now, Ryan's going to tell us a little bit about SEREC.
Yep. So SREC is a youth performing arts and leadership program established in 2020 with the goal to empower students' lives and also enrich the community. Over the past 3 years, we've used the powers of performing arts to help build confidence, build leadership skills, and build lifelong connections with other members of our community for students.
So SEREC started as a virtual talent show during the pandemic back in 2020. And, we got to take a slide. Thank you. So as the pandemic lifted, we shifted to live in-person performing arts events. As you might know, we focus on performing arts. And we achieved a lot of success through donating admissions tickets to multiple senior centers, such as Asbury Methodist Senior Center and A+ Daycare Center. SEREC strongly promotes the value of supporting student participation as well as and cultural diversity through music, dancing, and other arts. And our goal has always been to lead students to success through community-centered performance, allowing students to benefit from the experience of going on a stage and performing in front of others, as well as providing entertainment for the community.
For SEREC's vision, we aim to provide students with opportunities to succeed, and as said before, we want to empower students' lives and enrich the community, and we can do this by building strong connections to performative art skills, not usually found in your day-to-day life, which you will develop during the SEREC's programs, but also fostering connections between different peers.
So this year, SEREC is starting a new summer program where we're moving from a purely performing arts platform to a educational program in July. And here, what we're trying to do is we're really trying to connect performing arts or art skills to classroom activities such as painting and other things related to art like singing. Kids from 8 to 12 as well as 13 to 16 are all welcome. Now, what makes this program special is we're also inviting experts of their own fields, from people in AI to startup businesses to people in biomedical science and Ivy League admitted students to come and give talks for the people attending.
And in September, SEREC is also hosting an annual Performing Arts Festival, which is a platform for young students and people to help perform at certain charitable events. And these performances can include, but are not limited to, a diverse selection of music, as well as dance, and even poetry if you wish. And it also provides opportunities for people to express their passion through performance arts and also display their skills. I just want to say thank you so much for the Peerblooms community. Everyone give a round of applause for that guy right there. This platform is truly amazing. It can allow young people with dreams to lead, create, and inspire one another. And together we are building more than just a community. It is a community, but it is also rooted in creativity, leadership, and purpose.
In collaboration with Peerblooms, I feel like we can really work to uplift young voices and people who desire to be heard, and also enrich and empower the lives of young people. Thank you very much.
Alright, so those are basically our last speakers for the night. I just want to thank everybody for coming out and making time to actually attend our lunch event. I also want to give a special thanks to my parents, my mom right there, my dad over there. They supported me throughout the whole year, and without them, I couldn't be where I am today. I'd also like to thank all the nonprofits who came out today. They're the people who are building our community together and connecting each other. So please give them a round of applause.